Mr. Mikey boy.
Welcome to the HQ.
I can't wait to look around.
Come on in. For the last 10 years, I have had an incredible life. We've won more world championships in various esports that I don't think is matched by any other organization.
The throne.
Yeah, the Call of Duty inaugural season championship throne.
I can say that.
Lives
Look
here.
at my little short legs.
Yeah, and there's some hardware from around the world in here.
You're obviously very proud of like winning and the trophies and stuff like that. I know that obviously you've had some kind of words about that online with the trophies.
Like, for me, competition is like the essence of what esports is, and it's not about like how many Twitter views you get or how many video views you get or how many t-shirts you sell. It's really about who is competing to be the best and who's pushing each other to be the best. You know, that's what I always thought was, you know, what I was getting into. And so if this isn't what I'm doing, then what am I doing? Am I just trying to sell t-shirts? Am I just trying to convince people to watch my videos?
Obviously, you had that interaction with Nate and Courage and stuff like that, and that kind of hoodie old thing's become like a bit of a meme. What's your relationship with them like now? Has that changed?
You know, I sent Courage like messages and said, hey man, I'm really sorry. Like I apologize to them for that because I really honestly didn't mean it to be like a direct shot at 100 Thieves. But again, it goes back to the principle of like, that's not interesting to me, you know, and it made me lose a little bit of the passion for what I was doing.
I mean, even me and you had a little bit of a spat online and kind of like, there was a tactical rap video.
It's easy to get into it.
No,
man.
I know. And it's like, I think it's weird because I never had you down as someone who was like gonna like potentially beef with me online.
Never, we always had the good times
Exactly,
together.
we always had good times. And then it did seem like for a period, it was like you were almost like raging bull online and kind of like.
I mean, look, anytime you're in competition, I mean, you see this in professional sports too, there's always some push and shove. Competition breeds aggression, right?
Yeah.
And I've just come to learn through all those experiences that while that is part of it, it shouldn't be what is out there making the name for who you are.
Let's just have a look around.
Yeah.
This is one of the studios.
Yeah, we can walk in here real quick.
Where you actually shot the main podcast. Optic and Envy, you know, you guys were separate entities, rivals for so long. Now you've taken on the Optic brand. They've gone through another merger. How big of a deal is this for you? Because this is huge.
I think it's just the perfect combination. Envy has built half the puzzle to I think what makes a successful esports organization. And then Hector and Optic have built this other just amazing piece. And when you put them together, we feel whole. My feeling when I wake up in the morning is completely different because I feel like this is what we were meant to do. I think he feels the same way. And now we just get to build on that foundation. I think we're gonna do some pretty incredible things. Hector said in the beginning of our announcement video.
To all of those who choose to go and come on this journey, it'll be worth your while, for sure.
I feel the same way. Like we want people to go on this journey with us.
We were talking about like 100T, hoodies, all that shit, right?
Yep.
And you know, they're obviously well known for their content creators. But like you guys have actually started to do that a lot more recently as well. How important are content creators to Envy now?
Yeah, I mean, for us, it was calculated, right? We could have gone out and signed a bunch of talent that have personality like, you know, the Botez sisters and, you know, the great people that we have. But we really decided to build infrastructure. And by infrastructure, I mean, you know, mostly hiring amazing people. There's always going to be talent that's upcoming and discoverable. And so we decided just to make a later investment into that, which you're starting to see now. I think that's paying huge dividends because we have the opportunity to do things like this merger with Hector because we built out the rest of that infrastructure that's there.
Yeah, when I have a look around the rest of the office, obviously it looks pretty impressive. Just from this little bit I've seen so far, it just seems like...
Let me show you around.
Now, one of my favorite areas, snacks. What's your go-to snack?
I'm a ramen guy. Almonds, I sneak in some sodas and energy drinks. This is our kitchen.
Well, very important in the kitchen is the fridge. This is nice. Is that hummus? More snacks.
I'll give you one of these. We're walking now from the business unit side over to the team operations side of the office.
I just actually noticed next year INTERNETHULK, he unfortunately passed away, didn't he? How long ago was it? A year?
4 years ago.
4 years ago. And he was one of the players for your Overwatch team. You know, was that a big moment for you, like, you know, him passing away?
Yeah.
Yeah? Don't talk about it? Okay.
It's tough, man.
Yeah. Do you think that's how much your players mean to you?
Sometimes people don't realize how much brotherhood, you know, or family is involved in what we do. Sorry, it's just... he lived right down the hall from me, you know, same apartment. And I mean, I would be sitting around in my just shorts watching TV, and he would just open the door, didn't even knock, you know, and would come in and sit down with me and talk. We'd go have dinner together, drinks, whatever. And he was just a friend. I mean, he played for the team, but like he was somebody that literally like never made you feel bad ever. You know, if he walked in, like he was making you feel good and happy. And so, yeah, we lost him way too early, man.
I think it's awesome that you have that bond with your players.
I didn't expect you to stop me here. I walk by him every day, you know. I gotta get a tissue now, Mike.
When you kind of have this bond with players and then, you know, say like players come out and say something negative. I know, for example, JCap said something negative, and actually he's right behind you there on the winning the COD champs. So does that hurt when people come out and kind of, so I know there's obviously two sides to every story.
He was making a big deal out of nothing, but like, you know, I always take care of our players, and I think he knows that. Yeah. I think he was digging at the time to find something. You know, if he's still upset about that, is what it is. But I still love JCap, man.
That COD champs, I was there. I was doing interviews, recording, everything like that. How big of a deal was that for you? Because it's like coming from a Call of Duty background yourself, you'd obviously competed, you know, you created envy basically around COD. In this moment, you know, what did that mean?
It meant a lot, man, because we had finished second like so much in Envy's history. Yeah. Like dating back to even like 2007 before people even have a record.
It did seem like there was some sort of like curse with the team, wasn't there? And this kind of, I think, really kind of...
People used to call it the Envy curse, but you don't hear that anymore, do you?
You've obviously had various run-ins with people like Slasher. Do you have anything against journalists?
It's tough because I just feel like a lot of journalists aren't taking the time to understand the depths of it. Yeah. And they spread a lot of misinformation. Let's be honest. It's not like a lot of esports journalists have like this whole education background and journalistic integrity, you know? A lot of it's just Wild West, and there's just, I hate seeing wrong information be propagated throughout our business and our industry. I just want to make sure that the right information is out there sometimes. And, you know, when somebody like decides to take a snippet of it and create a narrative, I think that's wrong.
Yeah, let's check out this office. I've seen pictures of it. It looks pretty funky.
Yeah. So wow. I was like, all right, I'm going to finally do it. I'm going to like build my dream setup. If you want to get into the cool part of it. Yeah. The framed Call of Duty World Championship check, a liquid cooled Corsair wall. I put 30,000 into this office. Personalized pair of the Jordan DMT shoe that we got for winning the Call of Duty World Championship. World Championship ring is here, but also I have a backup World Championship ring that sits in my office.
Do you play a lot of games here?
Come on. Do I play a lot of games? Like, how would I not be able to play games? I wouldn't make this for, you know, just conference calls. Hey, there's a bottle of champagne here.
Oh yeah, nice. Should we open it?
Old Call of Duty players, you know, the Call of Duty players and Counter-Strike players will tell you, when we win games, this is I'm a Dom Perignon celebration kind of guy.
Oh God, I thought the bottle's falling out.
No.
Shit myself.
It's just, we're good.
Oh my God.
We're good. So I always went, this is a vintage 2010, but I usually go with the vintage 2006. Okay. Yeah, but now we're a few years ahead. So now it's a 2010.
2010 is a good year.
We moved it to 2010. Yeah.
Nice.
So
that's for the next
W. This one will get popped.
Has there ever been times where you wanted to quit because it was just too much?
Look, like I've definitely had moments of depression. There have been really trying moments in my career, really trying moments, you know, personally and with family, and you know, but you have to fight through that stuff. I've always found that if you set goals and you're always working towards them, you kind of instill a don't give up attitude until you reach those goals. And I'm a firm believer in that. I don't think I would change anything in my career at all, other than maybe losing myself in the moment and getting too passionate about something that really I shouldn't have cared about too much.
It's been great to see, and really looking forward to seeing how everything develops, and hopefully we won't have any more Twitter wars, but we'll see.
Never again, man. Never again. No, I love you, Mike. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you guys coming by.